Hello and welcome to this Come to Jesus Daily devotional. I trust you are well. This week in our devotionals we're focusing on Luke 11:33 to 12:3, and today Jesus teaches us about how we are to pursue sanctification by casting out darkness by light. Let's read from Luke 11:35 to 36. See to it then that the light within you is not darkness. Therefore, if your whole body is full of light, and no part of it dark, it will be just as full of light as when a lamp shines its light on you. Today's lesson: pursue spiritual health by allowing the light of Jesus' word to fill us and cast out all that is dark in us. I'm sure that most of us make sure that the food we eat is clean and fresh rather than dirty and rotten. We ensure that our vegetables are washed and free from slugs and caterpillars and other creepy crawlies. We ensure that our meat is not rotten and is cooked properly. We see to it that we only put good food into ourselves. So why do we do this? Because we know that if we allow bad food into us or bad drink into us, our bodies will become sick and unhealthy. If we live on junk food, we all know this, don't we? That if we live on junk food, we will look and feel like it. But we often don't apply this to the idea of truth and philosophy and Christianity and what we read and what we take in terms of light and darkness. Likewise, this illustration is true in the spiritual realm. If it's true of food, it's true of truth and lies. Negatively, we need to see to it that we don't allow darkness to fill us, to enter us. Positively, we need to see to it that light fills us and expels darkness from us. The book of Ephesians puts Jesus' words in a different way about darkness and light. Ephesians 5:8-16. You were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Live as children of light, for the fruit of the light consists in all goodness, righteousness, truth. And find out what pleases the Lord. Have nothing to do with the fruitless deeds of darkness, but rather expose them. It is shameful even to mention what the disobedient do in secret. But everything exposed by the light becomes visible, and everything that is illuminated becomes light. This is why it is said, wake up, sleeper, rise from the dead, and Christ will shine on you. Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil. What wonderful verses, and way too much to go into too much depth now. But we see this idea, we're children of light, we're children of God, and we are to pursue this identity. In our lives, before we knew Jesus, we walked in darkness, we were darkness, we were in rebellion to God. However, having become Christians, we seek to obey Christ in all things. We allow the light of Jesus' word to expose the darkness in us so that we can repent. We are likened to sleepers who have woken up to the bright morning of the light of Christ, in which we learn and seek to learn from him, to live for him. We are to be very careful how we live. We're to see to it that we avoid the influence of darkness. Rather, we are to allow the light of Jesus to reveal darkness in us so that we can live in the light of Jesus' word. So in response, pursue spiritual health by allowing the light of Jesus' word to fill us and cast out all that is dark in us. We're to be diligent in and see to it that the light in us is not darkness. Do we allow dark entertainment to entertain us? Do we allow the propaganda of hell to make us laugh? Do we allow God's identity as holy and our identity as God's children of light to shape our choices? Do we need to hear afresh these words? Wake up, sleeper, rise from the dead, Christ will shine on you. Be very careful how you live, not as unwise, but as wise. God bless you.